Guilty Gear base, or player base, is much, much larger than the competitive player base. And the same goes for chess, of course.
I see. Alright, we'll be getting into game 1 of our second set in winners semis. Semi-finals.
Winners, semis. Everyone's a winner in this bracket.
Yep, everyone's a winner in this bracket. You win this bracket, you're a winner. Don't worry about it. At least you got top 16 this tournament.
Yeah, that's fun.
Alright.
Town and City gonna be the
game
pick.
1, Town and City. No button check. Whoa, you get blown away by the hydrant's water. Straight away.
Strange that we call the water a wind box.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
It's crazy. It creates some interactions that are kind of nuts, especially when...
The water pressure is so high it creates a wind box. You know it must be serious business.
Oh my. Terrarian trying to ride the momentum off of the water and F smash. That seems to be one of his favorite types of plays, where he does that with either an F smash or grab.
Yeah. Terrarian used to do this thing. I don't know if you noticed, but did you know Pac-Man's dash tag is actually -3 on shield?
I had no idea.
Yeah. So what Terrarian used to do, it was one of his favorite mix-ups, was he would dash tag someone on shield. They would try and shield grab it or punish it, and he would immediately F smash the other way. It catches a lot of people off guard if you don't know. Like, that's a thing.
I see.
It's quite an obscure mix-up, but it is something that you definitely need to be wary of. And right there, Terrarian answering back to Pain straight away with that downer to edge guard.
Pain with the charged up B. It's going to put in some work for him here. He tries to downer the hydrant. It does not pay off. Terrarian able to confirm into a regrab.
So far this game is pretty even. I'm surprised.
Until it's not, and Terrarian takes the lead.
Yeah, but the problem with
Man.
Pac-Man is that on paper he could be doing a crap ton of percent, and it looked like the other opponent is sent into oblivion. But
In an
Pac-Man
instant.
doesn't have a lot of like answers to finding the kill. So
Exactly.
the real game actually starts against Pac-Man, as most characters, when you've taken like 80%.
Right. What does Terrarian do here? That was one of the answers.
The run
go
off
for an
back there
edge
is hard.
It wasn't just the run off backer. I think he used the water twice. Once for the melon, and once to actually push himself off the stage to get a backer.
It was good option coverage, so then if Pain decided to double jump and air dodge back to the stage, he wouldn't be able to do so either. Because the melon would catch him.
Oh boy, landing there from Pain. He almost gets that forward air.
Yeah. Right here, Pain must really be looking for a kill. Yeah, Pain just up smashes the hydrant.
Right.
Yeah.
But then the question is, how does Pain contest the hydrant himself?
I'm not sure, honestly. Link's frame data isn't that good, so I don't even know if contesting the hydrant is really an option you should want to consider as Link. Wow, he goes for the raw downer spike on the stage and he gets the kill off it.
Pain will take it.
That was a very weird and funky interaction, but hey, it paid out.
I think we're gonna see all sorts of weird and funky interactions, especially once hydrant comes into the mix.
Yep, definitely. Especially when you're watching a Pac-Man versus any projectile character. You don't exactly know how their projectiles will interact with Pac-Man's funky hydrant.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
And now both players vying for the hit on it, but neither of them. Downer out of hit stun for Pain.
I think
He
Pain...
catches the apple. That apple would have killed.
Yeah. That was a pretty good catch. You know, being a Link player, you probably have pretty good skills on, like, with your item play. Another one, wow.
Just proving it to us again. Up smash out of shield. Going to
Oh
be the
no,
play for Pain.
it doesn't connect properly. It's unfortunate.
F tilt.
Whoa, if that hydrant caught him, it would have been the end.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Pain forced to recover from a very awkward angle after that side B.
I wonder if his bomb was on stage, because if he wasn't, maybe he could have tried to attempt the risky bomb recovery.
Right.
Yeah, but unfortunately he didn't go for that, and game 1 will go to Terrarian. So, what do you think Pain could have done in that match? How do you think he could have tried to play around the hydrant? Because it's clear to us that if he wants to contest it, he doesn't have a lot of options.
I'm wondering if he's listening. I don't want to say. We'll just see what he decides to do in the game 2. Or the game 3s. Commentators coaching. That's the new phrase of the day.
Commentators coaching.
It's like, hey, I think you should keep in mind that Terrarian is gonna go for X or Y option.
Yeah, he's going to
hint, hint.
to kill you. Don't get hit by it. Game 2. I wonder what kind of stage you're gonna go to this time. I think Pain might. I don't know if he wants a bigger stage or a smaller stage. In all honesty,
It is quite strange.
like in this matchup in particular, like projectiles versus projectiles, you don't really know who's actually zoning who, so it's kind of like confusing. You don't really know if you want a bigger stage to like zone them out even harder, or you want a smaller stage so you can start boxing them.
Right, back to that point of Smash being a conceptually obscure game. How do you even decide?
A cruise? Wow, what a crazy pick.
Why not? If Pain really likes the stage, then sure, by all means, maybe Comfort is the right way to select the stage.
Because Violet Cruise is very commonly despised in this region. A lot of people dislike it. So
Oh boy, the jab 3 actually comboing into the Hydrant there for Pain. One of the things that I think this stage actually takes away from Pain is the ability to let Chef with bomb.
yeah, because
God.
it's tough. But I think letting the bomb slip off itself is also a viable less trap option.
It's not nearly as good as tossing it downwards.
Yeah, that is true. But right there, he just tosses downwards and blows it up and just gets the stock.
Or why not, I guess.
Yeah.
I just got static shocked by my headphones. I'm awake.
I think I'm shocked by the fact that we're watching a game of Lilac Cruise in the Singapore tournament.
Terrarian and up B back to stage. Pain with the interesting idea of pushing the bomb with the Nair.
I like his idea of trying to up tilt the Hydrant, but I don't think really works that well. And right there, Terrarian finding the bell into the up smash confirmed. Defeating the clock with a 20-ish% deficit, and very quickly he'll be able to build up the damage.
Right,
But
the Rising Fair, just such a strong opener from Terrarian, he's able to get a lot of percent off of it.
I think Terrarian lost quite a bit of percent right there when he was comboing the Rising Fair onto a part of the slants of the stage, where he wasn't
Terrarian
even
making it look like he has ladder combos. That's insane.
Yeah.
Pain without a double jump here, forced to up B high, but good decision by Pain.
Yeah, I think he was quite lucky that the Hydrant wasn't shooting out any more waters, because it could have been very devastating if like the Hydrant just shot out one more like water shot and he was just like blown away by the wind box.
Terrarian with the jab setup.
Ooh,
Pain going for the bomb recovery high. Good choice.
I'll be our shield? No? Alright.
Not exactly. Not just yet.
Yeah, we haven't been seeing Pain use up BL shield just yet. I'm actually surprised, because it's a really good option in a matchup like when you're playing against PAC-MAN, because against PAC-MAN you normally want to shield quite a decent chunk.
Right. There was one, but
that,
unfortunately.
he tried to do it, but it was a bit too obvious, I suppose.
I think he needs to get a true punish on something, but that's the tricky part of the matchup. Where does PAC-MAN place an aerial where you can actually get a true punish on it?
I think you can't contest PAC-MAN frame data wise. You have to beat him out like, positionally, so you might have to call him out when he's landing with the Hydrant, and you try and find where he's going to land with and hit him with an up tilt or something. Right there.
Alternatively,
Yeah,
you could just hit the Hydrant at him.
that is very true. Hydrant scrambles are an interesting way to kill PAC-MAN.
But sometimes they go in the pack's favor. Pain evening up with the boomerang, the close boomerang.
Whoa.
Oh boy, that red trampoline is dangerous.
This is a very close game. Kane not having access to his bomb though, so if he does need to bomb recover later, it will be quite risky. I mean, it won't be a choice, and he tries to go for the suicide up B there, but turn isn't at a high enough percent. And just like that, Game 2 will go to Terrarian, and the second set in semi-finals will go to Terrarian. Well played by both players.
Seeing Revs Terrarian finals here.
Yeah, Revs Terrarian final. A true Wi-Fi classic in Singapore.
Is it? Terrarian hasn't been playing very much Wi-Fi. How can it be a classic?
Well, he used to play quite a lot.
I suppose.
Yeah, so
But then not around the times that Revs was active.
no, they actually played a lot back in the day, but like it was not like on stream against each other. Because back then, Wi-Fi tournaments weren't like a big thing. They were not streamed. They were also single elimination, and they were just like, if you don't have to stream, it just doesn't feel as exciting. You don't have the commentators like yelling at you and saying that you're playing like terribly, and you're like,
Do people do that in Singapore?
No,
That was kind of the norm.
nah.
Oh my.
If it was, that would be quite tragic. You know, we will be demotivating all our new players on a daily basis. We don't want that to happen, especially when we have such a small scene already. You don't want to make it even smaller.
That is true. That is true.
All right, finals. Rebs versus Terrarian.
Finally gonna see a best of 5.
Yep, best of 5 right here. You know, keeping our weekly short and sweet.
Oh man, it's already 9 o'clock. I want my dinner.
Yeah. Hey man, I think you should appreciate the fact that only our finals is best of 5 and we weren't playing and we
Oh yeah.
double elimination.
I think if it was double elim, I don't think I would have been energized enough to commentate.
Yeah.
I had a big day today.
Yeah.
I played in the Pokemon Unite tournament.
That's why I decided to make like these weeklies like smaller, cause like you could like hop off your work, hop off your school, like from Friday on a Saturday, and then you're just like chilling Saturday night, enjoying a good dinner. Then you just hop on Smash and you start playing.
Yeah.
Just have a good time, man.
Just a nice pace. Nice change of pace. Not too serious.
Yep. But it is also a good opportunity to practice, you know, like you're still kind of the environment, but you're not in like a super intense mood where you're like, oh my god, this is like a major tournament. I paid to get in this. I have to do decently well. I'm not going O2 in this, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. Like you're just here to like kind of experience the environment, chat with people, have some fun,
and appreciate stream overlay courtesy of Koro.
Yeah, thank you very much for Koro for supplying the stream.
So,
And so now we're gonna wait for our 2 competitors to select their stage and start playing.
I wonder where they're gonna take it.
I wanted to.
I think. Wait, what were the stages that Rebs has started on this tournament? Did he start on PS2?
Yeah, I think so. I think he started on PS2.
And then Terrarian, we saw a couple of starts on Town City.
Yeah, Terrarian likes Town City. I spoke with him quite a bit before. He likes like Town City, Smashville, and FD, if I believe. That's correct. And he doesn't like 5-flat stages, from what he said. That's what I remember. So right here, they're taking a really long time to select the stage. So while they're selecting the stage, let me ask you a completely unrelated question.
Hey,
How good do you think Pyra and Mythra are as characters? Do you think they could be the potential to be the brand new Bayonetta of this game?
not as good as Smash 4 Bayo, but definitely top 3.
Really? I see.
That's what I think.
I see. Because
I mean, I've played the super top tiers for a long time,
that's true.
and I've played some of the not so good characters for a while, and I think each character, or characters in different tiers, have different feels. Like, low tiers feel a certain way, mid tiers feel a certain way, and Mythra definitely feels like a top tier.
I see. It's interesting you say that. So, well, what's your definition of mid-tier? Do they have to be unorthodox, gimmicky, weird, not so good tools?
I don't think you can define it, right? I don't think tiers are defined.
Well, tiers
Unless
are
it's-
down to opinions, so
Right?
that is true.
Except for, I don't know, S plus tier, which is obviously Joker Pikachu.
Yeah,
And I
like
would like to make a case for Mythra, right?
it's like it's kind of like set in stone for like everyone, because like the top players have proven it from time and time, and
Although I do know that Sam Hashimoto doesn't think Pikachu is in the S plus tier.
really. That's
Yeah.
surprising. Do you think he's just saying that to downplay his
No, I think
character?
he honestly believes that because
Really?
I mean, even the S plus characters